Welcome to Unnecessary Roughness or FantasyAlarm.com. I'm your host, Ray Flowers. We're talking Week 10 here, folks, so let's talk about some of the players you think you might want to start, and I'll let you know if you should or shouldn't. The first number is 4, as the number of touchdown passes the last 3 games for Cutler. Playing pretty good football, but not producing touchdowns. Will he produce touchdowns against the Rams? No, he will not. The Rams have allowed 5 touchdown passes this season, a remarkable number. They also lead the NFL in sacks. Cutler is a terrible play this week. He's outside the top 20. FantasyAlarm.com, your free ranking can be found there. Second number is 0. That is the level of confidence I have in James White and Brandon Bolden this week. I don't know why we're talking about this. We have no idea what Bill Belichick is going to do with those two guys. Why don't we let it play out before we thrust either one into your lineup? The running back you want with the Patriots is LeGarrette Blount. 6 touchdowns in 7 games. 5 of 6 games, 70 yards rushing. Don't worry about the other 2 guys this week. We don't know what's going to happen. Let someone else worry about that. Don't do it, folks. Just don't. The next number is 6. That's the number of weeks it has been since Travis Benjamin has scored a touchdown. 6. Remember when everyone was all excited about him the first couple weeks of the season, and I said, don't worry about Travis Benjamin. Don't trade for him. Don't add him and expect things. No one listened because he was really good at the start, but he hasn't scored a touchdown in 6 weeks, and it's actually, it's deserved, and I say that because of this. 6.3 is the number of targets the last 3 games for Travis Benjamin. The 4 games previous to that, at least 10 targets every game. He's not getting the work anymore. He's not producing. He's certainly not getting in the end zone. A very rough play at the moment, even if Josh McCown returns under center for the Browns in Week 10. Next number of the day is 5. That's the number of receptions the last 3 games for Jordan Cameron. Jordan Cameron can't be started in any format. In any form. I mean, in a 16-team league, you're not starting him. In the DFS game, I don't know why you bother. The guy can't get to 35 yards. He has 1 touchdown all season. He simply was brought into a situation where he should have value, should have a role. Dolphins have chosen not to use him that way. Very concerning. At this point, he doesn't even deserve a roster spot in standard rotisserie leagues in fantasy football. And then the final number of the day is 0. That's my level of confidence in the Denver Broncos tight end position this week. Last week we saw 100 yards, a touchdown for Owen Daniels, his first big game of the season, while everyone was looking toward Vernon Davis, who had just been acquired. Vernon Davis only saw the field for 9 snaps there. Vernon Davis' role will grow. He's younger than Daniels, Davis is more talented. He's faster. He's more dynamic. He's just a better football player at this point. Don't know if that happens this week or not. I know that Owen Daniels isn't going for 100 and a touchdown again. I know that we're going to see more than 9 snaps out of Vernon Davis. Both guys might cancel each other out this week. Might look to avoid both of them in Week 10. You've been listening to Unnecessary Roughness here, Fantasy Alarm TV. Don't forget to visit us, FantasyAlarm.com. Those Week 10 rankings, they're up. They're free. Check it out, folks, FantasyAlarm.com.